Hey everybody, welcome back to another standing ovation break. I got some old stuff. I've been looking forward to this. Actually, I bought this a little while ago. I've been saving it for a special occasion, and today is a special occasion because it's December the 10th. It's 2 weeks to Christmas. I don't know. I'm finding some reason to pull it now, but yeah, it's just. Well, the deal is I was hoping SB Authentic would be out by now, and it would be 21-22 SB Authentic, so I'd have a box of 21-22 to compare to 2011 and 2012, 10 years ago. So this is a 10-year-old box, and then technically it's more like a 12-year-old box. And because it's a special occasion, and because, I've been saving it for a special occasion, what's better than a 12-year-old box of hockey cards than have a 12-year-old bottle of Scotch handy to finish off? Actually, it just happens to be, looks like about enough of a shot left. I got a handy dandy Timmy's cup, and well, my display is taking a beating here. I may have to pause while I flip over my high-end display, but in tribute to SB Authentic, which hopefully is out by now, everybody's favorite. There's a quick shot of some of our good Canadian Scotch whiskey, which suitably is 12 years old. So there we go, 12-year-old hockey cards versus 12-year-old Scotch. And at the same time, you get to maybe see the difference. And one of the big differences, hold on a second, I am going to tidy up before I rip anything. Hold on, folks. This will actually, I'm going to find myself some mix. It's a little early in the morning to be, or should I say late at night, to be drinking this straight. Hold on, hold on. All right, that's better. A little tidied up, a little more dry. And yeah, so the deal is in this year's SB Authentic, unlike more recent years, you're guaranteed 3 autographs in a box. One of them is going to be a Future Watch, and that's not the big draw for me in this, because when you look at the checklist on this, which I did just recently, the Hall of Famers and the veterans, the checklist on this is by far one of the strongest ones you're going to see. The marks of distinctions and the other inserts, whatever, the chirographies, you can hit Gretzky, you can hit Orr, you can hit Lemieux, you can hit Heiserman, Sakic, let alone, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So your hope is maybe hitting a bigger name, lower numbered card of one of those guys. Because the downside is with, I think, almost 60 SBS Authentic Future Watch autographs, there's only, what I said, I think I counted 59. Some of the big name, Landeskog, youngest captain in the NHL to win a Stanley Cup, I think is his claim to fame. Excuse me. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now. I'm good at that. It's a redemption. And I don't know if any of them were live hits, because sometimes they sneak a few in live, but I think they're all redemptions, unfortunately. But there's a lot of good name players on the checklist that you can hit, like current players that are doing well. I'd say like at least 10 to 12 players you could still hit of active. So like, with 60, you're 1 in 6 shot at hitting somebody of substantial collectability, and a whole bunch of other guys that are maybe not as popular, but sure a lot of people collecting hard signed cards always are when it comes to the rookies. And yeah, like I said, the marks of distinction, the chirographies, there's a goalie insert in here. This is before they started doing Easter eggs with things like blacks or whatever, but you could still hit a patch. That could be a possibility. Future Watch auto patch. Hey, look, I'm making a pyramid, and then I'm taking it apart, and now I've built 2 pyramids. One looks like the original ugly one in Giza. What am I talking about? I'm just trying to shuffle them up in case there's any kind of sequencing that might or might not be occurring. I haven't opened it. I did open these back in the day when they first came out, and I think I opened 2 of these, and I believe I didn't hit anybody that was of big name. Well, I'm pretty darn sure I didn't. Like, no, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is one of the other names in here. Zibanejad, Scheifele. Actually, I did have a Scheifele for a while, but I'm pretty sure I traded for that at a card show way back. So anyway, yeah, 5 card packs and a big old decoy card in here. Let's see what happens. Like I say, I was looking forward to this, and yeah, it's 12 years old, and I got 12-year-old next to me, and that's a good thing. And maybe it isn't, maybe it is. But yeah, I've been saving this just to do for when I wanted to have a cool little break that you don't see all the time. And I know there's other people that have broken this. And I should say I did pick this up on my recent trip across Canada. So there's other stuff I found along the way that'll sneak in at some point. But I got a really neat one coming up where, well, I won't spoil it. But anyway, let's just watch this one for now. I'll keep my fingers crossed or my toes crossed or my eyeballs crossed. That I get something really cool, because this is a bit of a risky break. And actually, to put the value of this, well, you know what? It's more expensive. It's about the same price as this year's SB Authentic. I paid $375 Canadian for this box, so in US dollars, that's just a bit over 300, and that's all in with all my taxes and all that. So there you go. Figure that one out. And I know just a couple of years ago, this stuff was only going for like 160 a box, maybe 180 a box. So even though the COVID boom came and went, these have retained their value. So perhaps I'm being a little silly by ripping this, but value is only in whatever you put on it, and I want to rip it, and that's what I put $375 into this rip on my own. But hopefully one of these days I can generate some revenue from these videos, and what would help in that sense is if you would subscribe and throw a thumbs up and comment one way or the other, and if not, then check me out on eBay, because I sell a lot of this stuff on there, and very very soon I'll be on Patreon as well, and I'll try to get stuff up and going there. And yeah, so if you actually say you saw some of me breaking something on eBay, and when you buy it, like let's just say you actually bought something off me on eBay, mention you saw a video, and I'll give you free shipping. Oh boy. But I mean, that could save you a little money. So there we go. Our first hit is a Ryan Ellis Future Watch non-auto, and as if I remember, all the big guys that were rookies with the Preds in this set are all non-autoed. I think you could get Roman Josi, and he's non-autoed. And I think you could get Ryan Johansson. Anyway, the base is the base. I think you get an R card in these two. Not every pack, but you can get R cards or extended card or rookie cards. I think they're just R prefixed cards in many of the packs. Again, this was back in the day when SB Authentic was still not as expensive as it is now, but you still seem to get a little bit more bang in some ways. I don't know. Maybe it is better now. I don't want to be the critical one. I'm always critical. Look at that. There's one of the R cards, right? R31, Anton Lander. I think that was actually one of the Future Watches I hit too. So, Curiosity Curbed. I didn't have any of that on video back then. I just ripped them in my own private little room. Big spacious palace. That's it. Yeah. In one of my many castles. Anyway, let's go on with this break. Seriously now. Serious. Dominski, Cleary, Linden, and oh look, there's our first auto hit, Cal O'Reilly. It's a Predators theme. Okay. Where did Cal O'Reilly end up? I know he bounced around, or did he? Yeah, I think it wasn't a super long career he had. But there's a good hard-signed Nashville Predators card for the collectors. Cal O'Reilly. Yeah, my memory is short, but pretty good. Yeah, mostly. I remember the Young Guns of him was a Predator, and then Cal O'Reilly, I forget. Okay, I don't remember at all. I was thinking Ryan O'Reilly, but I don't think there's any relation. I don't think. I think maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. So I just disregarded a pack there because I pulled that auto right away. So we'll just carry on like that never happened. Couture, Sedin, Stewart, Landeskog. That's the one you want to get. Now that is the R rookie, but not bad. I mean, it is kind of a rookie card. I don't know, like Topps would no doubt have a big logo on there saying our rookie card or RC Shield, or so would that Pan company. But Upper Deck knows the difference between an insert, a base card, and an extended rookie, right? I don't know. Does it make a difference? It's probably going to be hopefully that's not the best hit of the whole box, but probably will be. Probably, maybe. Anyway, so I'm mixing cards up everywhere. Look at my base. I got who? The Dominski, Cleary, Linden, Couture, Sedin, Stewart, Giordano, into the pile over there with them guys. Okay, and I'm collecting decoy cards. Because I actually, you know, it's funny to think I was actually running low on decoy cards. And you don't want them, but they come in handy. On the other hand, I'm still not sure if I really need them. I'll have to find an open spot in the box, but they come in handy. That's, oh, what have I got here? Oh, no. Womp, 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 womp. This was my big fear, my biggest of big fears, and I kind of knew it would happen, but whatever. That sucks. Yandel and Ryan with the redemption card, which I guess I can try to get Upper Deck to pity me and put me in a raffle or a redemption or something, but who knows? I know that Landeskog was the one that I wanted and read after the fact, after I bought the boxes, because I actually did buy another one of these too. I found out that Landeskog was a redemption, and that was a little bit, oh well, I'm still ripping it. But the other one, maybe not so much. Let's see. Who is it? Oh, I can't even barely read it. It is autograph, Future Watch, Thomas Vincoeur. Okay. Well, okay. Well, again, I can't remember much on Vincoeur. Not a long career there, which might be good and bad. I don't know, but it sucks. One of my autos is a redemption. Ah, well, that was bound to happen. But if it had been a Landeskog, it would have been like really kind of tummy turning, upsetting. I would have had to down what's left of my, well, shortly reduced drink, probably in one sip, pause it, and come back all bubbly. Yeah. Because in the end, it's not all in the money, right? It's all in the fun. And it's like going to the expensive slot machines once in a while and just giving one a pull. That's what I did. But I could have ripped this year's SP Authentic, which I've only cracked a couple of those myself. I don't know. I just still think it's way overpriced, hoping it'll maybe drop in price over time. But SP Authentic, you never do know. It generally goes up. Dries up and goes up in price. There's Rafi Diaz, another R rookie. I'm not too worried about them R rookies. In fact, I got the Landeskog. I should probably just sort it all out afterwards. I'm all bummed now. I got a damn old frickin' redemption card. Those were the day. I mean, the idea they came up with that, the person I hopefully got fired the next day. Because they ran with that idea and made $1 bazillion off that employee. Oh well. I don't know. It's been a while since I tried to redeem something with Upper Deck. You know, the bitter taste in my mouth comes from the fact that way back in the day, let's see who's here, actually. Henrique. Well, that's another, not a bad R rookie. And that could be another good Future Watch. Back in the day, I had a box of 1415, the Cup. One of the very few times I ripped one of those open. And I hit a certain redemption card of a certain player who at the time wasn't really as of the caliber of the player as he is today. But it was Pasternak. And for whatever reason, Upper Deck never did redeem those cards. Well, they did, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 of them, because I've seen a few on the market. But they never redeemed that card, and I waited for a good 6 years, maybe 5 years. So a few years back, I decided, what the heck, as a Leafs fan, I'll cash in whatever that would be worth in trade value. And I left it up to them, knowing that I was a Leafs fan. And they hooked me up with a Young Guns of Mitch Marner, a Young Guns of Kasperi Kapanen, and an Artifacts auto out of 10 of a patch jersey of Austin Matthews, which was pretty happy with at the time, again. But it was a sticker auto, and it was out of 10. You know, at a parallel of how many, I don't know. I can't remember because it was Artifacts, and I think it was 1920 Artifacts. But in time, I thought about it. You know, I would have preferred a rookie card, hard-signed rookie card, even if you couldn't have given me a decent Cup replacement card. But anyway, God knows that Pasternak card's probably in thousands of dollars now. And I have seen live versions of the cards, so I don't know what the ultimate story was, if he did eventually sign a few of them, but They assured me they were never going to get those cards. It was actually the #1 player on their list for, I think, 3 years of backlogged players. It was Tarasenko for a long time, but then it was Pasternak. Anyway, that's a long story. I should just get back to ripping this box. Ginla, Evander Kane, Clarkson, and a decoy. So we're getting into the stale part. Oh, there was an insert or something on the back of this one. Luongo was hiding with the SP Essentials, non-numbered inserts. And let's just move along. And hopefully something really exciting shows up, like an SP Sign of the Times 8s. Because you could get that in here. I mean, there's so many good inserts you could get aside from future watches. Oh my God, it didn't just happen twice. But it did. My luck sucks right now. Oh well, that's sometimes you wins, sometimes you loses. And why not one redemption card when you can have 2 frickin' redemption cards? Oh well, I don't think I'm going to hit any more autoed stuff, but who knows. This time I got, oh God, you can't even read it, but it is, I can't read it there, maybe you can. I'll have to pull that off and see in my light over here. It says Mystery Redemption. Player to be determined. And I can't remember what the short list of that player checklist was, but damn, that's some damn bad luck. Damn. Well, let's carry on. That's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Every time. Could have gone the other way. There's Paul Postma, another R rookie. And another decoy. I didn't rip this for the decoys, but maybe that's going to be, like I said, that Landeskog is likely going to be the best card in this hit, in this whole box. Ryan Ellis isn't a bad rookie to have, I guess. You know, he's still active, I think, with someone somewhere, is he not? I can't say I remember. You know, he did get up to Buffalo, and there's Craig Smith, another active player, not having a terrible career. But yeah, that's the downside of 11-12 is that, you know, I think maybe like I say, the upper deck inserts and updates are a little better to find, but I don't know, the inserts back here that aren't numbered or aren't part of the set are kind of ho-hum. Oh, it's good. Ovechkin. Well, there's a nice Ovechkin base for the base set collectors or base cards. Chloe and Alfie. And oh, there's, I maybe got a little bit of weight to this. Is it, for some reason, I feel like maybe would they be generous and throw an extra auto? No, they wouldn't. I don't know where the extra weight came from. I'm just getting tired as this is going along. Marlowe, Robinson, Kane, Hagelin, who also had a good old career and then got lost in Pittsburgh somewhere. There's Magnus Piari. And this pile's getting smaller and my enthusiasm is dwindling. Those 2 redemptions, it's like getting kicked in the left nut and then kicked in the right nut before you can even take a deep breath in. I was really hoping something would show up at the end, kind of like, here you got, we gave you a redemption, so here's a good one instead. But no, they said, here, you like redemptions, don't you? So we loaded your box up with them. Maybe back in 11-12, it would have been cool. But I'm pretty sure that to be determined checklist isn't a great one either. They were the carryover rookies from 12-13 or something. I don't know. I'll have to look that up afterwards. Greg Nemec and James Reimer. Jimmy James Reimer. So he ended up with Carolina, and then I don't know what was he named. Vancouver for a while. I don't know. Like I say, these guys move around after they leave Toronto, and I lose track of them, unless you're Phil Kessel. Backstrom, Sedin, Solani, Chris Van de Velde. He was my favorite celebrity chef or something. Yeah, I have no idea who that guy was, but he had one of those names. He sounded like, I don't know, celebrity. Where did that come up with celebrity chef? Chris Van Velde will make you steak bourguignon. tartare, smoked with potato chips. Halak Orr, there's Big Bobby Orr. There's the holograph, Holo FX, Cody Hodgson. Sharp looking card of a not so memorable player, but hey, I got 2 Vancouver inserts. I can take those back to the big city. A nice Bobby Orr base with a Ryan Kessler snuck in there and a JVR. Yeah, Bobby Orr used to show up in these sets all the time. He still does, doesn't he? They always throw Bobby Orr and Wayne Gretzky in the SB Authentic set. And then they forget about good old Mr. Hockey. Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe. R.I.P. to the big guy. There's the other holographics or Holo FX, Brett Connolly. Crazy comedian, isn't he? Oh no, that's the Scottish guy. Stasny. Okay, this is kind of boring now. I wish this had turned out a little bit better, so hopefully you guys were somewhat entertained or maybe educated if you see a bunch of boxes of these. Think twice. Maybe this year's box would have been better. Who knows? I just, like to say, sometimes it's just dumb luck. I admit it. I've had great boxes, and I've had crappy boxes, and this is leaning towards the Thomas Crapper department. But, like I said, at least I got Mike Angelidis. Cards I forgot I'd seen. I know I've seen these once before, but they're very forgettable players, so that's what happens. Dion. I actually still in the closet somewhere locked away after moving. I have a Dion Phaneuf counterfeit. You know, I wouldn't have paid big bucks for that. Definitely. But it's a good one. It's a good knockoff jersey. Made right in China with touches up laying in Bangladesh, no doubt. Got Luongo, Hall of Fame entrant from recently. Pekka Rinne, an early decoy. SP Essentials, Matt Duchesne, and Theodore and Gomez. Alaska's own Scott Gomez. I don't know if he's from there or just played up there. I know people in Alaska liked him. Tyler Myers, Nikolai Kulemin, Sagan, and Calvin DeHaan with Varlamov. And the last pack in this unfortunate break I will provide you with is, who will it be? St. Louis, Robitaille, Oshie, Bill Barber, a Hall of Famer. And yeah, that's it. Grabner. So not very exciting in the end. I literally got one numbered card, which was the Future Watch Ryan Ellis, which it's a really good looking card. It's a good rookie. And I got the hard signed Cal O'Reilly, which not so hot. And then I got SP Essentials of Duchesne and Luongo, Hall of Famer, with the Holo FX, rookie Holo FX of nobody in particular, Hodgson and Connolly. And I got the Landeskog R card, which is kind of nice. And a whole bunch of base with a couple of good players in there. So, again, not the most profitable for me, but a lot of fun. And hope that perhaps the opportunity comes again, and I may have better luck. But I don't think I'd spend it on this product because there's so many other years that you could find a box of something exciting like this. And who knows, maybe I would try it again if the price is right. Anyway, folks, keep on collecting. Standing ovation says, happy holidays to you all. Enjoy your Christmas season and your Hanukkah season and your end of the year season and your New Year's season. I'm covering all my bases here just to include everybody because we all are supposed to get in on the fun at some point, especially at the end of the year. Take it easy, folks. Standing ovation. Oh, look at all this. It's all like snow. Out.